Hello again, folks. I'm playing Lex Luthor again in these particular videos. Like I said, these are just backlogged, so these are all post-commentary still. And so, I'm fighting BOP Dutchman. Now, he's a pretty good player by the looks of things. He's chosen Martian Manhunter, which I'm not too familiar with. I'm familiar-ish. I think, personally, any DLC characters should be available to everyone in training mode. Personally, I don't know if you can exploit, start playing your matches in training mode. I don't think so, but I think, you should be able to try and work out how to counter things in training mode, even if you don't own the character. So that's the setup. I think he can teleport behind you when he's done that sort of orb, and it cancels the cross up, but he didn't do so. But I got caught by a lot of stuff, so he pretty much, I think that was a perfect. You don't have any perfect animations, so he dropped into that, which is what I want. Now I'm getting my sort of comeback, which is nice. Use my armor. He seems to be doing that move. I didn't know the hitbox was that high on that move. I might be able to punish that with a corpse charge, but I'm not actually doing it at the minute. Okay, the second light punch whiffed, but he didn't do anything, so that's fine. And he's still doing it on wake up, so I'm actually aware that he's doing it on wake up, and then I try and punish him like that. So he's doing that a lot, so I tried to bait it a bit. Okay, so he's put his long arms on. I'm expecting some sort of offense, so I do my meter burn 3. It was a bit of a risk, it could have been wasted, but it worked. Okay, follow this up. Got my trait just as it was regenerating. I got it again, and I was trying to go for that again, which is nice. Okay, this is... I seem to be doing quite well. I made a pretty good comeback there, to be honest. But in this game, I think I've got too low a deficit that it's going to be hard to come back, really. Unless I get some pretty decent combos. Okay, so he's gone for his long arm, so I knew something was coming. Chose the wrong thing. I chose an anti-air, and he did like a dash. I think did he do a double dash? You can do like a meter burn double dash. Now you can escape that, I think. It's very difficult. I think dodging, but I was at the back, so I'd had to dodge forward, and I think it would have been impossible for me to avoid. So yeah, I think I was too badly deficited to actually, if I had a bit more health, then I might have been able to make a comeback there. Okay, so I don't know. He contemplating on fighting me again. I find that model's a bit weird. He's got 4 fingers but only 3 toes. So I don't know if that's just weird. Normally everything's symmetrical in that sort of respect. Actually, has he got 5 fingers and 3 toes? Because a thumb counts as one, doesn't it? Anyway, so Green Arrow. Everyone knows my thoughts on Green Arrow a bit, but that was obviously just a salty kind of thing going on there. So I have gone into training mode, try and work him out a little bit, try and figure out some of his block strings. I'll still get caught by him because it's online and it's quite a difficult block string to do. It's got a lot of mix-up on it. So I need to be careful of arrows like that to stop me getting in my trait. Okay, so I was blocking low, but then I blocked high a bit too early there by the looks of things. Nice combo maybe. Okay, so he's getting me a lot, so he's choosing to just continually get me in this setup. And I am trying to block it, but I'm not doing very well. I think eventually, there you go, I got it. And I'm trying to get out of the corner a bit too quickly, I think, which got me in the same situation. Now the reason, I asked him after the fight whether he was just trolling me or whether he was actually doing it as a strategy, and he said it was as a strategy to stop me being able to corpse charge on wake up and stuff like that. So I couldn't actually do any wake up. Now the damage it did was very, very small, really. So I can easily build that back up with 1 or 2 combos. Okay, so he's doing a slide a lot on wake up, or I imagine Green Lanterns to do stuff on wake up all the time, so I'm kind of preparing for that. Okay, so see, I did a couple of combos and I did way more damage than he did with all that strategy in the corner. It was a good strategy, and that was a nice stop of the stuff, and he was aware of the vacuum cleaner that time. Okay, so I'm expecting a slide, which I'll just punish normally because he just keeps doing it. But and I'm expecting it again, so I bait it. I've only got a small amount of health, so I can't take any damage. So I'm just doing 1 or 2 hits, anything I can. Wake up this, bait the slide again. I bait the slide again, but he doesn't do it. But now I've lost my last bit of health. I'm not actually that bothered. That was pretty good choices of baiting because I knew I didn't have much else to do. Okay, and I was managed to block all the overhead. Now I noticed he didn't do that jump back overhead arrow because that would have made everything a lot more, you know, added to the mix of being a bastard. But yeah, I tried to bait his slides. He chose to do slides, which most of them don't. Most of them choose to do the getaway type one, you know, and that'll be a lot harder to sort of follow up, really. But I get a free trait if he did that, so that could be quite dangerous for him. So I don't know. Lex Luthor might be pretty good against Green Arrow. He's got a good wake up move, hasn't he, Lex Luthor? So compared to the Joker, I might be able to get him off me a bit easier or something like that. Okay, so now I'm in an endless lobby, and I'm just going to fight until I lose. So I've never fought Bane as Lex before, but I have played against Bane. I have played Bane, so I know if they charge from long distance, I can just do a meter burn back 3. I imagine Bane, when he's on level 3 Venom, he can get through my armor, so I need to be careful about that. And they have a tendency to do wake up moves quite a lot because he gets armored, and the lag is deadly, man. Okay, so that was really bad. So level 3, I'm not going to bother doing anything, just avoid him. Just walk back because he can't really open you up very easily. The same as me a minute ago, I couldn't open him up if he was just walking back. But one of the things I find in this game, that when there's a massive piece of lag, people don't wait and check buttons and stuff. You know, in Street Fighter you'd press down, punch all the time. But in this game they don't do it, they just keep fighting. Okay, so yeah, wake up moves, expect it. I should have done a combo off that. I think if I could, I think I can. Yeah, I can. Of course I can. Okay, that's a good idea for Bane to do crouching ones to get rid of armor because it's a very fast attack, and I think he might be able to, you know, do another one and keep you going. So he's on level 2. I chose not to do anything there. Just keep punishing him. Okay, now he's on level 3, so I'm just going to avoid it if I can. I've got a very big hitbox. Okay, so just walking back. He's getting a bit more risky because he wants the level 3 Venom. And if he got that, he'd do no damage because he's on anti-venom. Level 3 anti-venom as well. Okay, double punch, nice. Good way lows into double punch is a good idea. Okay, I'm just going to meter burn him again and finish it off with a battle axe. Because he kept charging me. That's something which, as a Bane, people will walk away from you and you'll want to charge. And it's... if they know how to avoid it, you've got to stop doing it immediately. If they just block it, that's fine. But if they start jumping it and meter burn back 3, you've got to stop doing it during that fight or you will lose. Because I don't think you can charge and then stick on a Venom from 2 to 3 and it will count as 3. It's got a little bit of a delay on when the Venom takes effect. It may be, I'm not sure, but it may be you have to have the Venom on before you do the move. You know, if you do the move and then stick the Venom on, it doesn't count for that move you've already done. Possibly. Okay, who was I fighting? I missed it. Is it Batman? We'll see. Okay, what symbol's that? Lex Luthor. He's got a Lex Luthor symbol, but he's not playing Lex Luthor. He's got a Joker thing as well. I doubt he's playing the Joker. Come on. The Flash. Okay, the Flash is a difficult character to play because of that. He can just go max screen, cut my armor off immediately. A lot of people will do that on Wake Up. And his down 2 is really fast. You can't seem to punish it. He can just do down 2, down 2, down 2, and they often do. Like that. It's really difficult to punish. And he can meter burn it and punish you for trying to get your trait on. Okay, I should have done something there, because that was just stupid. Okay, he's not punishing that. That's what I should have done. Just boot him in the face. Pretty nice. Okay, now I should be able to punish that. I must have pressed something, but it didn't come out, so I grabbed him. Okay, I am starting to punish the fact that he's doing things on Wake Up all the time. I'm waiting for it again. Jumping up, neutral jump, battle axe is a very good thing because he often does the the horizontal sort of attack, and your battle axe can get him. And if he does the sort of angled one, then it's likely your battle axe will get him as well. So it's a good idea to do neutral jump, battle axe. Okay. Yeah, okay, he kept dashing forward, so stick down Gravity Mine to sort of stop him doing that. Okay, how much am I going to spend? I don't know how much I'm going to spend. Maybe 2 or none. 2. Okay. Reduces stuff to none. Reduces thing to only 15%. Okay, I'm trying to back off. I knew he was going to do a wake up move there because he saw me trying to go for my trait, so I thought I'd pip him to the post and do my own charge first. Now at this particular point I am trying to do vacuum cleaners. Gravity pull, I think is the real name. I'm trying to do that a lot as an anti-air. I'm surprised it didn't hit earlier because it was quite close. Because what I'm trying to do here is use its constant pull to sort of stop him doing that charge wake up move that he was always doing there. Okay, so the flash, as you saw there, it was quite always very aggressive. It was always doing wake up moves, and that's kind of the problem. You can't go into your trait off many setups at all without him tagging you, and if he's got meter, he can meter burn it. So I think if he tags you and he doesn't meter burn it, you might be able to punish it, so that'd be a good idea. But you kind of bait it with a neutral jump battle axe, punish it if he does it way too often, you know, block it instead of doing your trait. Yeah, maybe stick down some gravity mines if he decides to run at you and dash forward and stuff like that. Throw out a Lex probe to interrupt him, which is kind of matchup strategy for everyone, but the Flash is quite a difficult person, I felt. Okay, Batman this time. So when I go against Batman, I'm thinking that I need to be careful of his slides if he chooses to do those. He's not going to do it on wake up. I'm probably just going to jump back. He's probably going to jump back, get his trait on as well, while I'll get mine on. And you have to be careful of his jumping a lot. So maybe use gravity pulls a lot more often, possibly. So is he going to jump back? No, he decides to anti-air me, which is a very risky move. Okay, so I've got a gravity mine down, got a Lex probe out, ready for some sort of offense in my zoning game. Okay, got a good combo going, got some pressure, so I decided to do a corpse charge. Got to block these traits as well. I can seemingly throw some out afterwards though. Okay, I seem to have missed that. Try and stop him jumping over me all the time. Now I've got the feeling he's going to dash forward loads after he does that sort of stuff. After I've done a thing, he'll dash forward. And he jumped over it, so I push block, and that's the first push block I think I've ever achieved. And it's a shame I didn't get too much of a result from it. I think what did I get? A corpse charge or something, or jump 3, because it was a bit far away, and I don't think dash forward back 3 would have been time efficient. And that was pretty nice to throw it under his feet, and he doesn't care. Okay, so I dash back because I'm waiting for the slide, and then I could punish it. Okay, now, yeah, I blocked that, but the chip damage got me, so it counts as it hit me. I was expecting a jump, shouldn't have committed though. I think you have to kind of commit that early to when you think they're going to jump. It's hard to do it on reaction because most uppercuts are not that effective. Okay. I was expecting something to try and stop me getting my trait on, so I'll let him do it first. Okay, Lex probe to get me a bit of space so I can get my trait on. Protect my dash range. When I get my trait on, I'm just going full out zoning. I think that's going to hit me. So, okay, yeah. I don't know how much damage this does, generally. Okay, 33%. You know, he seems to want to get me in the thing, so I try and... He wants to get me in the transition, so I tried to stop him that way. Okay, he's getting very aggressive again, jumping at me. Now I've got my trait on, so this should be the end of it. I don't know what I was doing there. Okay, just corpse charge him again. He tried to protect himself with the trait, but it went over my head.
Rudy, it's done. Call a meeting of the board.
Okay, so I don't know who I'm fighting next. We'll see. It is Superman. So we'll see. Right, jump back. Not the thing I expected. I expected 4-2-3. I'm not sure if he knows what it is. Yay! Jumped into it. Okay. That's what I want. Yeah, I'm not sure he knows what he's doing. Maybe. Or that everything he's doing I seem to counter. Okay, that was a perfect. I like that. Okay, yeah, because every time he goes for those ground lasers, I always seem to get one of those interactables. Okay, so he's jumping a lot, so yeah, I'm guessing this guy's not particularly confident. Oh, there he has my double perfect. I've never got a double perfect before. Okay, stop him jumping in the air a bit. So, probably Elect Probe, yes, to stop him zoning, because I thought he might continue it, which he didn't. And throw the world at him, and that's it. Okay, so yeah, I don't know what to say about that one. I just beat him up a bit. He didn't seem to know how to play, but... Okay, Deathstroke. Now, Deathstroke is a character which I believe Lex has problems with. He's got a very large hitbox, Lex has, and his zoning skills are very good. Now, he jumped into that, which gives me a bit of opportunity. I think I was backing off there because I was trying to bait out the wake up they always do, you know, but this guy hasn't done it once, so... It actually changes my game plan, the fact that he's not doing it. It's surprising that he's not doing the wake up thing. I didn't think it is punishable, but it's still quite difficult for Lex to do so. Okay, so I'm getting into some combos. He's probably going to try and back off, do some zoning now. Yeah, I thought so. Because I was beating him up in the close-up game quite a lot. So, managed to get that, which is quite good. Now the round's reset, it's in his ballpark because he's got faster zoning than me. So I tried to go in, and he does the same, which is very surprising. Oh, he went for the anti-air one again. Oh, wow. How did I switch sides before jumping? Okay, I back off because I thought maybe the wake up again, but no, he still hasn't done it. So now it's in his ballpark again because he's got faster zoning than me. He chose to do an anti-air one, so if I'd have done any zoning, I would have won anyway. But okay, so I'm going zoning, full zone now. Lex Probe, Orbital Strike, Lex Probe again, just to make sure. Orbital Strike, EX it. Okay, now he's jumping forward a lot, so I can catch him with Corpse Charge. Already committed, so he's going to shoot me some more. Deathstroke the Terminator. Okay. Yeah, I saw him going to try and use that. It's a very close match though. Okay, so as you can see, I'm kind of stuck in the corner if he keeps zoning me. So he nearly killed me, so I had my super, I was just going to use it, I can't clash anymore. And supers generally are quite unpunishable, they seem. So, yeah, I just threw it out, see if I can catch him. Didn't catch him, was able to hit him, and I won that one. Only by, you know, luck, I think. But that was quite a difficult matchup. Deathstroke is very good at stopping Lex with his zoning skills. It's very difficult to get in. I think the only times I actually managed to get good combos is when he chose to come into me. Probably. I'm not sure. Okay, who we got next? Who's the next victim? I always go for Insurgency. I haven't got the third costume yet.
Superman.
Superman again. I don't think this is the same Superman because I haven't fought enough people. So hopefully he'll know a little bit more. Okay. Only one person's voting for me. People are not voting, man. Don't you want that experience? Okay. So he's jumping back. So I imagine this Superman didn't know much either because he's not doing anything. I'm not sure what's going on here. Okay, so I'm trying to do stuff. He's jumping a lot and it's making all my stuff whiff, but it's not really causing much issue. So, I mean, I could just corpse charge all over the place. I don't like to do that, though. Okay, yeah, so he tried to jump there and might get back 1-3. It kind of missed. That is one of the things where it misses on. If they start jumping or if they're airborne, you can't do back 1-3 very easily. So, you know, there's a little bit of combo thing you need to know. Back 1-3 is my go-to combo because it's two lows, pretty decent. But if they're airborne or something like that and you do it, then you're not going to be able to get the full combo out of it, where you should have gone for something else instead. And he jumped into the mine, which is nice. So I don't know what buttons he's pressing. He's just walking forward. This is not even worth commentating. Oh, that maybe is... There's his strategy. It's... get beaten up until he gets his super, and then do his super. I don't think he's going to have enough supers, to be honest. Actually, I'm going to go back and actually look something. Hold on. Okay, so I had a little bit of a check. I went back and looked at the damage the super did to me, because someone said his supers that get done to you when you have your trait on do less damage. It did 32%, and I had level 2 trait on, so I don't know how much damage it normally does, so doesn't really help very much, but I will keep that in mind. 32% level 2 trait.
And arrange pick up of the suit.
Okay, so who's next? This looks like Raven. That's so Raven, man. Okay. I like Gotham City, and I like, what's it called? Wayne's Mansion, daytime. They're my two go-to ones. I think they're quite fair. I don't like the Meat Locker. You know, I really don't like that one. And I don't like Halls of Justice either. Okay, so we're fighting Raven. Raven, I feel, is kind of like Green Lantern in the things you have to look out for. Green Lantern's got like the instant ring that he does to grab you. Raven's got the same, but even worse. It travels a lot further distance. Okay, so that's the distance it travels. It's crazy. So I did a little bit of a mock-up. You know, this is not accurate, but this is what I think her hitbox looks like when she does this move. It reaches about that distance, and it does have some backwards grab ability and some airborne grab ability. So that's fucking crazy. I just thought that was pretty interesting to see. I bet that's what it looks like. So I only just escaped it there. That's without her trait on. If she's got a trait on, it goes full screen. Okay, got caught by the hitbox or the combo string. I'm not aware of many of her combo strings. Okay, she's got her trait on. She managed to pull me across from full screen. Didn't know what to do because I threw down a gravity mine first though, which is nice. So yeah, when she's got a trait on, I imagine that she knows that she can get me full screen. So I'm backing up a lot. I don't know what to do here exactly because she's just constantly doing it, and I'm not going to be able to move forward very easily. Okay, she walked towards me, which is fine. But when she's got a trait on, you want to just sort of sit back, match screen if you can, and then she'll try and do like a jumping teleport at you, then glide down like Superman and attack you. So you just watch out for the block everything else she has, providing you can afford the chip damage, and then just attack her when she does the teleport in. Okay, I should be able to punish that. Okay. Okay, this should be over now, really. Oh, no, it's still going. I imagine I'm trying to use the pipe. Probably not worth it now because she's not following me. So I'm just going to zone her. There she did the teleport. Now, I'd already committed to doing an orbital strike when she put the trait on, so that's what you want to do. You want to punish that if possible. She's getting into a combo, and she did a transition. Well, that's just delaying the inevitable, really, isn't it? I imagine a corpse charge is coming. I think you can quote me on that. Try and be patient there. Now do it. There you go. So you don't want to do it straight away because you might get hit, but I imagine she might do the grab thing. I didn't have my trait on, so needed to wait and be patient. So yeah, Raven is kind of the things I look out for are basically that grab, you know, because it reaches nigh on full screen, about 3/4 of the screen. And if she's got a trait on, just wait it out and then wait for the teleport in and then punish it with an uppercut or something. And that's, I don't know, there are other things she's got, but I've never really fought one which did more that I found problematic, really. Okay. So this person might play the Joker. Okay, no Joker.
Lex Luthor.
Green Lantern. Okay, so the same sort of thing. I'm thinking, you know, he might do the... They used to do the ring immediately, but now I think when I fight Green Lanterns, I always expect the down kick, the low kick into the overhead, into his trait, into his ring, that sort of combo at the beginning of a match. So I'm always blocking low at the beginning of a match against Green Lantern. Okay, he didn't do it. But this is exactly what I was, you know, waiting for. He did it a bit later. You know, if you go into the ring, it's punishable, so that's it, I just punish it. Okay, back off a bit, try and get out of the ring range, because I want to get my trait on. He's not doing it. Now, I don't know why he goes into that. Was that like a missed thing? I don't know everything about Green Lantern. I know it improves the thing. You probably meant to do the ring grab or the machine gun. If you did a machine gun after that, that'd be amazing, because the machine gun when you got your trait on is really good, so that would be the good thing to do. Hit confirm whether they're blocking. If they are, use the machine gun to push them out. I think that's what really good Green Lanterns do. Okay, we can... I'm trying to anticipate air bullets. It looks like there's a bit of lag there, I'm not sure. Hopefully, because I didn't dash out of that for some reason. And I'm not moving very much. Okay, so he's just battering me because I'm not moving. Okay, looks right now. I'm aware of that setup. It's surprising how fast you see one bit of technology, which is that sort of mix-up, and then suddenly it's easy to block when you know it. So I'm aware of that. I think he made it very obvious as well. I don't think he did it as fast as he could. Okay, corner combo. I did a Lex probe instead of a gravity mine because the gravity mines don't work when they're in the corner. You know, it hits the corner and it dies. Even the close ones. So I did a Lex probe instead. So I didn't use any meter there. He got 4, I've got plenty of meter. And he probably missed it again. I imagine he wanted the ring because he got the opportunity there. Trying to get out of his ring radius, and now this is probably going to be it. Do a gravity mine in case he jumps forward because he thought another orbital strike was coming. That's exactly how you want to use your gravity mines in the zoning situation. Get him with an orbital strike, throw down a gravity mine, preparing for the next jump. Okay, so I actually continue to play this, but I'm going to cut it off here for now because it's half an hour long nearly. Okay, so I'll probably just follow these up the next video as well. Continue the endless. Thanks for watching, I'll see you then.